chance again, and Sunderland have scored.
Hello, and how we're getting on. So we're back again with another video, back with a match preview of our up and coming game on Saturday against Cardiff City. First of all though, just a little bit of update from the club. So Jewison Bennette looks like he's going to be moving in the near future. Ukrainian side LNZ have apparently agreed a deal worth around £415,000 for him. That's including bonuses. You know, I was signed due in 2022-2023. He's only made 21 appearances for the club and only scored 2 goals, notably the late equaliser in the 2-2 draw against Watford a couple of years ago. You know, I do wish him well for the future, but I just feel like he's never ever been given a proper crack of the whip, if you like. I know we didn't see what goes on behind the scenes at the club. Maybe he doesn't train. I know there was a bit of a language barrier as well, but he hasn't even been getting a game for the under-21s recently, so he's just fell right out of favour. And this move might do him the world of good. So all the best, Dewey. You know, some exciting moments seeing you in a Sunderland shirt, and wish you all the best for the future. Chris Rigg and Job have also won the joint Young Player of the Year award from the North East Writers. Great achievement. You know, Chris Rigg had a fantastic season. Job as well, much improved since the player he was last year. He's just reached 100 championship appearances at the age of 19. You know, what a fantastic achievement that is. So great news for the club, and nice to see them both share that award. Now, the most interesting bit of news that came out during the week was apparently Kirill Louis Drivers has applied for a £35 million loan from MSD. Now, these are the firm that we borrowed the money off, I think, when Stuart Donald was in charge. Seems a bit of a strange one, considering we've got all these players that we can sell as assets, and there's a chance we can get promoted to the Premier League, another big payday. So it's a little bit strange, the timing of that loan. Doesn't mean he's skint. You know, he's apparently worth £2 billion. So why would he be applying for this loan? You know, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on that, of that news that came out this week. So it's definitely an interesting one, that one. Now, Cardiff at the Stadium Light on Saturday, a 3 o'clock kickoff. Two teams who probably have been in a bit in different form lately, shall we say. You know, we go back to winning ways on Friday night against Sheffield Wednesday. Cardiff lost at home against Burnley last night. You know, that in a week that saw Burnley and Sheffield United gain 2 points on Leeds. They both won. Leeds drew at home to West Brom. So, you know, Sheffield United and Burnley have been the big winners this weekend. But Cardiff, managed by Omar Rizza. Now, as a player, he played for 18 clubs, mostly at League 1 and League 2 level. There was a couple of Turkish clubs thrown into the mix as well, for good measure. Now, his managerial career, he started off at a club called Cheshire from August 2013 to September 2014 with a win percentage of 24%. He then went to Leyton Orient. He was only there for 2 or 3 months, 7 games, 1 win, a win percentage of 14%. He then got the job at Cardiff City, September last year till currently. Played 32, won 9, drew 12, lost 11, a win percentage of 28%. So overall, he's only got a win percentage of 25%. So, you know, how he's getting the Cardiff job, I'm not really sure. But Cardiff fans, has he done a good job for you since he's been there since September? You know, I can see you've had a few wins in the last 10 games. Is he going to save you? You know, you are a team fighting for survival, so currently sat in 21st place, 1 place and 5 points outside that relegation zone. You know, it is looking increasingly likely that Luton, Plymouth and Derby are going to be the ones that are gone down. So there's a 5-point gap between 22nd and Cardiff in 21st. This season they've played 35, they've won 8, drew 12, lost 15, scored 38, conceded 57. They're currently sat on 36 points. Now, the current run of form has seen them win 3 games in the last 10. But they did lose against Burnley, like I say, last night. Lost in the FA Cup against Aston Villa at the weekend. But before that, they had a good win against Hull City. Massive win at the bottom of the table. Away from home, they've only won 1 game all season. But they do have 9 draws, which, you know, shows they are really difficult to beat away from home. You know, you can see what type of game it's going to be at the weekend. our worst nightmare, as we've seen in recent weeks against teams who come with a low block and sit with everybody behind the ball. That away win came at Watford in December, but they were tanked 7-0 at Leeds, since then. So away from home, they've played 17, won 1, drew 9, lost 7, scored 17, conceded 35. They've got 12 points away from home. So, it is going to be crucial for us to start fast and try and get this early goal at the weekend, because the longer it goes on, the harder it's going to be. So top players for them this season: Callum Robinson, centre forward, a rating of just over 7. Alex Robertson, midfielder, same, just over 7. And Demetrius Goutas, the defender, just under 7. Top goal scorers, Robinson has got 12, which, in a team who were threatened with relegation, is a good return, I think. I always thought he was a decent forward at this level. Callum Robinson got 12 goals. Yusuf Salek has got 4, who scored against Burnley last night, I think. And Alex Robertson's got 3 as well. Assists, Ruben Colwell's got 4, Keegan Ashford's got 3, and Alex Robertson has got 2. So, it is not going to be easy. We've seen against teams like Plymouth and Watford, who were struggling away from home. Hull, they come up here and the day number on us. So it's up to us. We're looking to get back-to-back wins for the first time since January, after defeating Sheffield on Friday night. Like I said, it's absolutely vital that we start the game properly. We've got to start fast. We've got to start with a high energy. We've got to start with a high press and get this early goal. As I've just mentioned, Leeds did that against them a few weeks ago and ended up tackling them 7-0. The longer it goes on 0-0, the more the crowd changes. We know the atmosphere at the stadium gets shocking when we're playing these teams and we didn't score early. There's negative, it goes flat, it goes quiet. So we have to get the fans on the edge of the seats, get them excited, get an early goal and get the place rocking and hopefully get another 3 points. Now, on Friday, Eliza Mienda showed why he should have been playing for weeks and weeks and weeks. Scoring both goals in that 2-1 win on Friday night, and he was a breath of fresh air. Led the line really, really well. He's got pace which worries defences, and for me, he has to keep his place in the team. He's got to start alongside Wilson Isidore. So based on that, this is the team that I would play on Saturday. Now, I'm resigned to the fact that Anthony Patterson will never be dropped. So this is the side that I will play. Anthony Patterson in goal. Trey Hume, Chris Mepham, Luke O'Nien, Dennis Serkin. In midfield, Patrick Roberts, Dan Neil, Job and Romain Mundle, with 2 up front, Eliza Mienda and Wilson Isidore, reverting back to a 4-4-2 formation. We're at home, we've got to win, we've got to play 2 up front, we've got to stop these negative tactics and trying to catch teams on the break, because teams like Cardiff will not come here and attack us simple as. So, we have to start on the front foot and have to make the early pressure count in my eyes. Now, score predictions. Well, we have won the last 2 games against Cardiff, but they have both been away from home and they were both 2-0. At home, they have been a bit of a bogey side for us. We've not beat them at the Stadium Light since 2014 in the Premier League, when a certain Connor Wickham, Fabio Barini and Emmanuel Giaccherini scored the goals. Since then, we've played them 3 times and lost. So 2017, we lost 2-1. In 2022, we lost 1-0. And in 2023, we lost again 1-0. So at home, they've been a right thorn in our side, and they're always seem to come here and do a job on us. But I think this time we will be too strong for them. We've had over a week to prepare for this game, not playing since last Friday. That recovery and the preparation will have been key, something we haven't had in previous weeks where we've been playing 3 games a week. But if we start well and get the early goal, I'm going for 3 points, and I'm going to go for Sunderland 2, Cardiff 0, and another step forward to securing that playoff spot, that we have to do. Now, other games at the weekend, so Coventry, who are absolutely flying at the moment, they're up into 5th place. They're at home against Stoke City. Burnley are at home against Luton. Sheffield United are at home against Preston. West Brom face QPR, and Leeds travel to Portsmouth. Now, on paper, they're all games that you would expect the top 6 teams to win, but we all know football doesn't work that way. So we'll be hoping that Luton can do us a favour at Burnley, Preston can do us a favour at Sheffield United. I'm not holding out much hope, but all we've got to do is focus on what we do and take it from there, really. The league table looks like this. So Leeds have played 35, got 76 points, a goal difference of plus 50. Sheffield United played 35, 73 points, a goal difference of plus 23. Burnley are in third, 71 points after 35 games, a goal difference of plus 35. We are in fourth, 35 games, 65 points, goal difference of plus 20. Then Coventry, 35 games, 53 points, goal difference of plus 5. West Brom are in sixth, played 35, 52 points with a goal difference of plus 13. So, like I say, all we can do is concentrate and do what we've got to do, and if the top three slip up, then so be it. But we just got to concentrate now on getting that form right into the playoffs and get some momentum going and get a decent run of form going. Now, the shirt competition, there was 9 people predicted a 2-1 win. The score correct against Sheffield Wednesday. So David Edwards, Ibrahim Al-Muttawa, Elizabeth Eyre, John Ruddock, John T, Ken Foster, Kevin Caden, Mark Aki and Mel Lacey all get 5 points. There was a further 15 predicted the correct predicted a win. Brad Palmer, Chris Carter-Jackson, Colin Horton, Peter Smith, Steve SM, the Man of the World, Christopher Skidmore, David Cade, John Kirby, Stuart Mack, Gordon Lawton, Ria Knight, SAFC Tom, Tim the Minion and Tony Huntington. After them points, that leaves the scoreboard looking like this. So John Ruddock still out in front on 54 points, Mel Lacey and Peter Smith on 49, Ria Knight on 48, Kenneth Allen, Tim the Minion on 43, Chris Carter-Jackson on 42, Alex Dixon 41, John T on 40, Dave Common, David Edwards on 38, Stuart Mack on 37, and Brian Greener, D Hall and Ibrahim Al-Muttawa on 34 points. So get your score prediction in the comments below for a chance to get on that leaderboard and improve your position, and for a chance to win a shirt at the end of the season. Please like, share and subscribe if you don't mind. We're currently on 3,678 subscribers. Now I am 50 next Thursday, believe it or not. And what better present could you give us than dropping us a subscribe, and we'll see if we can get that 4,000 mark for my 50th birthday. So if you're new and you haven't subscribed, if you're returning and you haven't subscribed, hit that little black button now and give us a fantastic birthday present. We've also got 12 members after Nut rejoined last week, so thank you to you, Nut. That leaves another 12. Your name's at the bottom of the screen. Watch out for the match review coming out for the game. Hopefully when we've tanked Cardiff and we're getting another step closer to securing that playoff place. But I always say, thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.